There's nothing like a relaxing song to start off a new video. This song, by the way, as Sheik shoves her harp into her ass, whatever, can't be too comfortable. But then again, she's a ninja, so I guess it really means the harp has gone to a parallel dimension or whatever. Yeah, this song was reused in one of the Howling Stones in Twilight Princess. So now we're going to follow Sheik's advice and go back to the past to do the shitty dungeon that sucks ass. First, there are a few side quests that we're going to need to knock out of the way. And after that, we're going to do that dungeon. Well, it's the other mini-dungeon with the ice cavern that I was talking about earlier on. So now that we put the Master Sword back in the pedestal of time, we're back as a young Link. And as you're going to notice, everything will be as we left it. The Temple of Time, still standing, everything's fine. Every NPC is going to be in town, all the buildings intact, because, of course, Ganondorf didn't take over the world quite yet at this point. But anyway, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get one of the biggest god-dang-its in this entire game. If I can just get up there. Yeah, Gold Skulltula in this area. It's almost all the way where Talon was, and this is also the Skulltula that's famous for being the Skulltula that's used for the infinite Gold Skulltula trick, which I'm not going to show you because I can't do that trick worth shit. However, if you do want to see it, just look for Infinite Skulltula glitch on YouTube, and you're going to find it really, really fast. As I said, this Skulltula is one of the most far-flung ones in the entire game. If you do not have access to GameFAQs or whatever, I will be very, very surprised if you do find it. Now see that tree over there? It's in a cave under that tree. Now you may be thinking, you gotta use bombs to open that cave, right? Right? Wrong! What you do is pull out your ocarina and play the Song of Storms. Yes, that's right. The game changed the rules on us. So, I'm going to go down there, and it's right over there, but still, you really have to know in advance that you've got to play the Song of Storms instead of use a bomb. Okay, so we got regular Skulltula here. Let's just pull out that boomerang and kill it. Okay, let's try this one. There's a Gold Skulltula somewhere. Just have to find it. Ah, there we go. Just gonna kill the regular ones for shits and giggles. And then let's throw this rank. No! A little bit higher. Thank you. And lock on. Grab the token. And there we go. Now, next destination is Zora's River. I will see you over there in just a moment. Okay, remember those frogs from all the way back then? Well, there was one that still wasn't fully grown up, so you're going to need to play the Song of Time in order to have it grow up. Now, I didn't play the Song of Time back then because the reward is only a few rupees for that. Now, the thing that interests us only happens once we got the Song of Storms. So, now that all those frogs are grown up, we're going to get, not a piece of heart, I was about to say a piece of heart, yet another purple rupee, and to get the piece of heart, those guys give you two. First piece of heart, once they're all big, play the Song of Storms. So now, well, basically this requires you to play every single song that is not a Warp song, or the Scarecrow's song, whatever. So this is going to give me the first of two heart pieces. The second one is somewhat of a jerk, because you have to play an ocarina tune very, very fast, and since I'm using an analog stick in place of the C buttons, then, yeah, it might be a pain in the ass. Fortunately, I memorized the song, so well, I'm going to give it an honest effort before changing my control scheme for nothing. So, yeah, let's just give it a try. Yeah! First try! Take that! Wow, Now, I didn't expect it to be so easy, to be honest, because as I said, the fact that I'm using an analog stick means that errors can happen. Unfortunately, they didn't. Back to Kakariko. First thing I want to do, in the graveyard, I'm going to try and get a few bugs. Well, only one will be enough because I'm going to need a bug at some point in the near future. There we go. Now let's just see. Are there any bombs in this grass? Because I used up some in that cave. There we go. So, now that we have that, we're going to return to town. And remember that guy in the windmill who said a mean kid came in and played the Song of Storms? Well, we're going to do just that now, and this is mandatory, so there's no way we're going to finish this game with a time paradox left hanging. So, I sort of like this part, because, oh well, you'll see, I'm going to just play the Song of Storms, and as the guy said back in the future, the windmill is going to go apeshit, so let's take a look. Windmill going apeshit causes the well to drain. So we're going to have to go down there. And yes, I'm a sucker for how the music keeps increasing in tone and speed and stuff like that. I really liked how it was done. So, now that our errands are done here, we're going to go down to the bottom of the well where the second mini-dungeon of the game is located. And, this one's actually sort of tricky if you don't expect what's in there. At first it seems harmless enough, but you're soon gonna see it's actually sort of, well, I wouldn't say a maze, but it's still a rather complex place with lots of tricks and traps. So let's go down there. There's supposed to be a Skulltula. There we go. I can just kill it. And by the way, we're back with that stupid butter knife again. Yeah, there are absolutely no alternatives as young Link. It's either that or your fists. And obviously your fists aren't an option, so butter knife it is. Okay, before I move on, there are those mounds of dirt in this dungeon. Those that have red spots, usually you're going to want to blow up because there's something underneath. So we got a chest here, and what's inside? I think it's... No, actually it's Bombchus. I thought it was money, but it's Bombchus. Well, okay. I'm gonna take them. So, now you want to keep going the way you were going before. Don't step in the middle of the room! And their floor masters, too. But yeah, don't step in the middle of the room because this is a fake floor that'll take you down to the basement. And after that, you're gonna need to get back up, which is sort of a pain. Now, there's a Triforce, which means play Zelda's Lullaby, which is going to cause what remains of the water in the well to drain. So now we can actually move on with things. There was another spot where there was water earlier on. You saw it for sure. It's right down there. There is a chest here, which contains, I think, a lot of money. No! Bombs! Lots of explosives in these chests, whereas I thought it was money. Well, shows what I know. At least I proved that I'm not Chugga Conroy, you know, memorizing what's inside every chest. Okay, this Skulltula here nabbed me many, many times in previous playthroughs, so thankfully I remembered that it was there. Now we just have to climb up this little wall, and it's gonna lead us straight to the boss of this area. What you want to do to start the boss fight, you have to let one of these hands grab you, then mash the A and B buttons as much as you can before the boss gets here. This is Dead Hand. What do you want to do? When it lowers its head to try and take a bite out of you, you do what I did and you just spam your sword. Okay, come on, okay, there we go. So just stay away from those hands, else you're probably gonna get bitten, your head bitten off. Come on. Go down, thank you. Okay. This may look very easy, but that's only because it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! No, get away! Oh, wow, actually got a hit in. Sweet. But yeah, I thought for sure that, hey, it spawned right on top of me almost. So, come on, that was cheap. Oh man, just great. Go away, go away. Thank you. Okay, let's just slice his head some more. There we go. So our reward for this fight is going to be this mini dungeon's treasure, which is something that's going to come in very, very handy in this place as well as future dungeons. It is the Lens of Truth, which allows you to see which walls are fake and which ones are not. It also allows you to see fake floors, all kinds of neat stuff like that. So for this one, what you see, when it's on, what you see is what you get. Now, I believe that I'm just going to put this in place of the Ocarina since we're not going to need it anymore, and yeah, I remember there was a hidden chest with 200 rupees in this. I could have used the Lens of Truth to see the chest, but I remember that it was either there or in another spot, which I believe that spot applies in a certain room that looks like it in the Shadow Temple, which is going to be later on. So, we could leave right now, since we have the Lens of Truth, and that's really all you need, but if you're going for 100%, there are 3 gold Skulltulas in this place, and all of them require small keys to get to. And if you go through this wall, you get one of the small keys, and there's another small key that you get in the exact same fashion if you just go around here and right over there. Second small key, alright. Now, in the room where I said that there was a fake floor, in the middle, there are 2 locked doors there. So, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open them and grab the golden Skulltulas that are inside those rooms. Pretty simple so far, okay? Well, that's only because so far I haven't encountered any traps that make me fall down into the basement, because otherwise this is going to be a pain if I do fall in one. But no, I did not want to do that, thank you. But yeah, I'm going to have to fall down there if I want to show you everything in this dungeon, because I think the dungeon map is down there to begin with. And by the way, invisible floor right here alongside the wall. Don't go much further than this from the wall or you're going to fall down to the basement. But yeah, I think if I manage to get all 3 gold Skulltulas without falling down there, I'm going to go down there on purpose so that I can show you everything that's in this place. So, we got one of them. The other one is right over there, I believe. So, let's go there. And this one, there's no invisible stuff as far as I can remember. Just a fully visible, regular-sized Deku Baba. I'm not really afraid of these, don't worry. I'm not gonna moan in terror at the sight of these. And, okay, so this was Gold Skulltula number 2. Now, the third one's a bit more complicated. The key's not quite out in the open, and God, the Skulltula's in the worst spot possible. So we're gonna go there right now. You wanna... Whoops! Did not mean to go over there, but... Oh, no! Come on, get out! No, not again! Come on, attack! Thank you! Anyway, this is the basement that I was talking about. There are a few silver rupees you have to collect if you want to get back up. There are also plenty of those small side passages. I think the dungeon map is at the end of one of these. I don't think there's anything of note in this one, though. No? So, well, we're out of time, so next time we're gonna try and get back up to the main floor and explore the remainder of the well.